Yeah, all right. I saw this video by Dr. Umar Johnson, and I want to make a comment on it. So I want you. It's about what do you call it? The issue about Judge Ketanji Brown, but he made some statement getting to the end of his speech, or I mean his teaching. I loved a lot of stuff that the brother said. He's been real on a lot of the stuff, but he got something that I think is inaccurate. Is not right. Getting to the end, and I wanted to correct that. Now listen to this.
And save you at the end of the day. You got to meet your ancestors, just like I got to meet my ancestors. So black woman, Sister Ketanji, I hope you get the vote. I believe you will get the vote. And I hope you do not become the next Clarence Thomas. I watched that man from high school as an 11th grade junior. I sat there and watched how they treated him. And after he went through that hell, instead of standing up for black people, he sided with the white power structure. Sister Ketanji Brown Jackson, please don't do the same thing. And with that said, brothers and sisters, I want to say this and then I'm going to wrap it up. With that said, brothers and sisters, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to wrap it up. And that is this. I think it would benefit black people more if she does not get the vote. Listen to me. I want y'all to understand me.
So he's trying to make a point. About black people and then the judge. No, all of that. I don't have any problem with everything he's saying because that's his personal opinions. But there's something that he said that's more like a theological issue.
Ancestors make her do right by her people. I want y'all to hear me. I want Sister Ketanji Brown to get in there. I want her to become the first black female Supreme Court justice. Not because I care about first black crap. That don't mean nothing. But I'm hoping she'll get in there and stand up for her people. But for the sake of black revolution, it would be better if she didn't, because this would be another piece of proof. This would be another piece of proof to show you multicultural, we love American Negroes. This would be another piece of concrete proof to show you multicultural, colorblind, we love American Negroes that this.
Yeah, so he's talking about that if the judge does not get the nomination, it's good for black people. Why is it good for black people? It's good for black people because that's going to show black people that, hey, look, those black people that are multicultural, we love America, kind of black people in this country, that is going to show them that, look, America don't really love you. And then he takes his we love America, like colorblind, to religion, and he makes a point. And I want to address that one.
This country is not for you. So although I wish my sister well, I want y'all to get me here. I wish my sister well, and Sister Ketanji, I'm going to hope the ancestors give you that seat. But I need you to understand politically, it would probably be better if you don't get the seat. Because black people need to see how racist the U.S. Senate is. We need to see how racist this country is. We should already know. We should already know. But many of us have been so brainwashed by Christianity, Islam.
Good. That's the point. That so many people have been. This multicultural, colorblind thing is as a result of Christianity and Islam. Okay.
White propaganda.
White propaganda.
And I'm saying Christianity and Islam not because I'm against Muslims and Christians, but because Islam and Christianity are both colorblind.
So that's the statement, that Islam and Christianity are both colorblind. And that is wrong. Dr. Umar Johnson got this wrong. He does not understand Islam. He does not understand the root of Islam. He probably looking at the American kind of Islam, liberal kind of stuff that they push, the narrative that they push onto the black people to deceive black people into accepting Islam. But real Islam is not colorblind. Real Islam is not. It's not. It does not have anything good for black people. Dr. Umar Johnson. I want to show you something. Now, we black people in America have a history of slavery. That's what you're standing up against, right? Now, let's look at Islam. I'm going to show you something in the Quran. Look, Quran chapter 2, verse 178. Now, look here. Now, the Quran is believed to be the what? Eternal word of God. It was there in heaven, and Allah revealed it to his prophet Muhammad. So whatever the Quran said has always been there and should always be there. It's not like the Bible where they say they have the New Testament, the Old Testament, New Testament, and Christ came and things have changed. No. Quran is supposed to be the same. So I'm going to show you this. Look at this. All you who believe, Al-Qasas is prescribed for you in a case of murder. The free for the free, the slave for the slave. So Islam condones, approves, sanctions slavery. So it's never the same. It's never the same. And then let's look at what this verse actually means. Let's look at what this verse actually means. Now, let us go to another Quranic verse. Let's go to another Quranic verse. Quran 3, verse 110. Look here. You, all these things in the bracket are not in the Quran. These scholars put it there to deceive you. Okay, so you are the best of the peoples ever raised up for mankind. The Quran is telling the Muslims, the Arabs, the Quran was revealed for the Arabs. This time, there were no other people. When the Quran was revealed, there were no other people who were Muslims. Only the Arabs were the Muslims. And the Quran was revealed to them. And the Quran says, Allah tells the Arabs, you Arab Muslims, you are the best of people ever raised up for mankind. You are the best of people ever raised up for mankind. You enjoin them into da 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 da. But the point is this: you, the Muslims, you Arab Muslims, you are the best raised up for mankind. That's not colorblind. That is saying that the Arabs, they are better than every other person in mankind. And do you know the real meaning of this? Just reading this is different. But to understand what this Quran verse means, it would let your blood boil. Now, let's go into the interpretation. Look, Riyad al-Salihim 1839, book 18, hadith number 32. Now, read. Dr. Umar, I want you to understand this. This is what we call a hadith. A hadith. Yes, this is about a life. The hadith, the life of the Prophet and the companions. And their life explains the Quran. Now, look at this. Abu Huraira is one of the companions, a very popular companion that gave a lot of hadith. Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him, said in the interpretation of the ayah reported, Abu Huraira says this verse, Quran chapter 3 verse 110, it means this. Read. You are the best of people ever raised up for mankind, or the benefit of mankind. Look at the meaning of the best of mankind. Dr. Umar, Islam is not colorblind, my brother. I love you, my brother. I just saw you just yesterday. The first time ever listening to your video was yesterday. And this is what I got to say about this video. The best for mankind, who are they? When the Quran says that the Arab Muslims are the best people raised up for mankind, what does it mean? It says the best for mankind are those who bring them with chains around their necks till they embrace Islam. We Africans enslaved in Africa and brought over to America to be slaves with chains around our necks. And this value is something that the Quran teaches, that the best of peoples are the people that put chains around the necks of other people and force them and bring them to become Muslims. My brother, will you be proud about this? The Quran says, considering our history of African people with slavery. No, Islam is not colorblind, my brother. Islam is a religion by a white prophet who had black slaves and put chains around the necks of slaves and forced people into what? Islam, by putting chains around their necks. Now, this was let's go. Sahih al-Bukhari 4557, book 65, hadith number 79. The same thing. The verse, Abu Hurairah said, the verse, you are the best of people, means the people for the people, as you bring them with chains on their necks till they embrace Islam. It's the same thing. This is Sahih Bukhari. Bukhari is one of the most authentic books, hadith books in Islam. So no Muslim can run away from this. This is the true teaching of Islam, my brother. Islam is not colorblind. Islam is a religion of a white prophet with black slaves. Now, look here. Sahih al-Bukhari, book 63. Sahih al-Bukhari, 63, book 3, hadith number 5. Now, let's look at who the prophet is. The prophet, narrated Anas bin Malik. While we were sitting with the prophet in the mosque, a man came riding on a camel. He came, and the man asked, who among you is Muhammad? At the time the prophet was sitting among us and leaning on his arm, we replied, this white man reclining on his arm. This what? This white man reclining on his arm. So Muhammad was a white prophet. And a white prophet engaging in slavery, same like the slave masters engaged in slavery and put slave chains around the necks of our ancestors. Islam is not colorblind, my brother. Now, look. And the prophet had black slaves. Sahih al-Bukhari, 7263, book 95, hadith number 17. Narrated Umar, I came and behold, Allah's messenger was staying on a mashruba, and a black slave of Allah's messenger was at the top of the stairs. And a black slave of Allah's messenger. The prophet of Islam had black slaves. He was a white man like the white slave masters, and he had color blind. And Islam teaches the Arab Muslims to come and take slaves and put chains around their necks. And so these black slaves were people that were taken and chains were put around their necks till they accepted Islam. Islam is not colorblind, my brother Umar Johnson. I love you, brother. I just listened to you yesterday, and you got something to teach, but on this side, you're wrong, my brother. Somebody got to talk to my brother and show him this video. The Dr. Umar Johnson, you may be right on some stuff, but you are wrong on this. Shake your shake. All right.